learning,
developing,
technology.
with you.
This is Paul of Hillsys.org, and I'm going to show you how to set up the Outlook autosave attachments in Outlook. This is a VBA script I had written while I was working for another company, and it's fairly handy. First, we're going to begin with Outlook, and we need to set up Outlook for macros. Okay, so what we need to do is go into our options here. Go to our Trust Center, go to our macro settings. Okay. Well, I'm going to set it for this first one here, but you can also do enable all macros. That is dangerous, as you can understand. If it's not signed, it may not work. You may have to enable this depending on your custom macros and how you run that. Right now, we're just going to leave it at its default setting here. Okay. Next thing we need to do is go ahead and enable this developer tab. We're going to do that by clicking here at the top. We're going to go to more commands. We're going to go to customize ribbon, and we're going to check this developer here. Once we check that and hit OK, it's going to add this developer tab. Okay, and lastly, what we're going to do here in Outlook is going ahead and open Visual Basic up. Now, I've already copied the code, but I'm going to delete this so it looks just like your screen. Okay, and what we're going to do is expand this Project 1 and go to this Outlook session, and you'll have an empty screen here. Now, I have Visual Code. I open up the project in Visual Code, and you can get the project at github.com/Hillsys. And you can see all my projects there, and this is the Outlook Autosave Attachments project here. I'm going to copy all this code here, and we're going to paste it right into this window. Okay. Now, here at the top is our constants here, and I'm going to go ahead and make a change to this. Due to a recent update on Windows 10, it will not save it directly to C drive. It needs to be saved into a folder. So I went ahead and created folder ID on C drive, and I'm going to go ahead and change that there. I'm not going to go through all the specifics on the code. This tutorial here is just to show you how to get it installed in Outlook. Okay, so I went ahead and saved that. We can close this window here. Now, to see if the code's working, let's go ahead and get a folder ID. And we're going to go to more commands here. And we're going to use the quick access toolbar. And we're going to go to macros. Let me go ahead and remove this first. Let's go back in there. More commands, quick access toolbar. We're going to go to macros, and let's go to get folder ID. We'll hold the mouse over it. Okay, and we're going to add that. And it's going to appear at the top here. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is clear out my previous test. You can see on my C drive I have a folder ID. I'm going to delete this here just so you can see it work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run this, and it's going to bring up a dialog box. Okay, let's say I want this the ID for this Office 365. I hit OK. Here I created a folder ID.txt, and right there is the full ID for that folder. Okay. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put it on a sticky note. Okay, so we can see it up here. Okay, I want to close this, and I'm going to select a different folder so we can just see that it's actually working. Okay. Let's do this invoices. Let's get the folder ID for there. Okay, and is that one different than our sticky note? Let's take a look. And it sure is. You can see this one here is an FBD in 4 zeros, and this one here F9A in 4 zeros. So it is definitely a different folder. Alright, so we have it installed, and that's that for this tutorial. If you have any questions, just visit hillsys.org and you can post in the forum there. You can also post in the forum on github.com/hillsys on one of the projects there.